Hi, welcome to this chapter where I'm just going to show you how to create a logo, like you would have done some rough logo or something. You would have scanned it, and what you do is you just place it here, and you can just create that digitally. Okay, you would have drawn it in pencil or something, and yeah, rough sketch or something you would have done, and you're just going to place it here. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to just select, I selected one logo, okay, like let it be like this, just dragging it, placing it over here. You have drawn this, imagine you have drawn this in pencil, okay, and what you do is, now you are going to lock this. So for locking it, what you have to do is, you have to go up, go to object, lock, lock select. So you have locked the selection, and now next what you do is you have to create the logo. Now this is the time where you are going to use different tools which I've already showed you, like you need to get an idea exactly how to create this shape. Okay, this shape you need to create. So what you do is you have to create a circle which is similar like this, and I'm going to do it very slowly so that we'll be able to follow it up. Okay, I've done this, and here I have this tool. I'll just move it, take it here, keep it over here like this, push it up, make it straight. Okay, make it straight like this, and you can rotate it and click here. I'll be doing different logos and show you so you'll have a better idea. So keep it like this and just go out. Now is the time for you to, like, you have a node here. Now you're going to use the scissor tool. Okay, where is the scissor tool? So you go here, click on the scissor tool, just zoom it. Okay, control plus and control minus is for zooming. Always make the habit to zoom it. Okay, and make sure this line is perfect, and just give it over here and make it straight. Yes. Now next I'm going to click on this anchor point. Exactly the anchor point, otherwise you'll get this error. Okay. And now just select this. Already I have just deleted it. Delete this by clicking on delete. Remember, when you use this, make sure you click on this. If you click somewhere outside, you get like this. Okay, and if you do not want to show this, you can click on this, so it will not never show again. Now next what you do is you just click on the pen tool, use this hand tool to move it, keep it here in a comfortable position, and click on this point, drag, click over here like this, and exactly join this. So join this. Now this will fill color now. I don't like fill color, so select this, click here. I remove the fill color. Now next what we do is, now this part is over, right? Now forget about the thickness. So thickness let us do next. Now next what you do is the same thing. No need to do again. See, already I've done this, so make a copy of this by pressing Ctrl C and Ctrl V. See, can you see only the half point is there? Okay. Why? Because this point is not joined. So what you do is, to make it perfect, select everything together, go to object, go to compound path, and click on make. Now you can just see all the points are joined together. Now Press Ctrl C and Ctrl V, you will get this entire thing as this. Okay. Now next what you do is you reduce it by pressing Shift, rotate it, place it on the top. This, what you say, this reference, what you have drawn, okay, the reference is in the back, so it is locked. Now you are doing over it, so it will be very convenient for you to do things. So click here, click on this point, and move this, give it over here, click this, give it over here like this. So I've adjusted everything, use these two tools, okay. The direct selection tool, you use just move it, place it in a comfortable position, and you can just see it is slightly, it should come in the center. So what you do is you push it up like this and move it so that exactly it's in the center. Now next what you do is you just make a copy of this. This time I just want the reflection of it. So here what you do is go to the rotation area, keep pressing it, go to reflect. And in Illustrator, as I told you earlier, in the coming chapter you will be able to see the characters on how to do it. Double click on it. Any icon, there are certain icons are there where you can double click on it. You can just see, can you see? So here there is an option called the copy. Okay, so copy, it comes like this. Now again I'll do it, double click, horizontal. So horizontal is that, make a copy of it, rotate it. Now this is a mirror, move it, place it here, rotate it, move it, place it over here, and this one again it is slightly bigger, no problem. Just go and click on direct selection tool, click here. Can you see over here there is a small dot? This you can curve it if you want. In this case I'm not going to do it, and you're going to click on this, make it sharp, and select both together and move it. To zoom this area, you can just see two nodes will be there. Okay, I'm just showing this without editing in. You can just see, you can just move it. If you do not want this, you can just select and you can just remove it. You can delete it out. When you delete, it comes like this. So what you do is, don't do that. You just move it. Let it be over here. It's not a problem. And move it. Keep it here. Move it. Keep it over here like this. Okay. And this. Always zoom it and do, so that will be better. And you want to make this sharp. What you do is, you just go here, click on anchor point tool and click on this. It becomes straight. Okay, this also click here, it becomes straight. And here you don't want this node. Unnecessary nodes you can just remove it by clicking on delete anchor point and click on this. You delete this unnecessary points, and again you can adjust it. You should have the patience. Slowly you have to do, okay? Don't worry. And this part is over. Now just go back. So you got this, right? Now next, similarly, you need to create a shape here. Now I feel that it's really comfortable for you, so you can just click here like this, like this, like this. So that ends one, like this. First you create a rough one. Then after that you can just go adjust according to your size. So this is coming like this. So all these things you can adjust. You can even, it is not necessary you need to follow the same outline. So you got the basic structure of your logo. Then after that you can just create. So I'm not given a curve there. So click there. Click on this. Only the outline I'm doing. The inside circle and all is there. One by one we'll do it. This one, like this, like this, like this. This curve is there again. This you can mirror it if you want. It's very simple logo, so you can just do it like this. Like this. Okay. So I just finished everything. Now what I'll do is I'll go to object. Just I want to know exactly without the background how it is going to look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to click on unlock all. Now you can just see this background. Okay. What I'll do is I'll reduce this opacity lightly and see how it is. Okay, I'm comfortable then. Okay, fine. Again I can increase the opacity here on the right hand side. I'll increase opacity and keep like this, and again I'll lock it because that's very important. You lock it until or otherwise you finish it. Okay. Okay, now once you have finished this, so you are happy with it, you want to adjust or anything, what you can do is you can just go here and click on direct selection tool and click here, and you can just adjust it to whatever level you want. And see, can you see here, it gets snapped like this. If you get like this and if you're not comfortable with it, okay, you can just zoom it and you can just pan it, press H in the keyboard shortcut, pan it and just select this, push it, this also, keep it like this. You can just also increase it so that you get a very nice edge, you know, like you get an edge like this. Click here. Should be neat. You should have the patience and slowly you just do it. Click here, and here what you do is you can add a point here. So if you want to add a point, what you have to do, you have to go to add anchor point, click here and move it, like this, keep it over here, and here you have the anchor point curve. So click on this, adjust it. Okay, and here also what you can do is you can just adjust it, but here it should be sharp. So that's the main reason why you are using this add anchor point. It's your wish. Whichever way you want, you can just do it. You just use this tool. I'm just showing you the purpose of it. There are so many ways to do it, but whichever way you want, you are comfortable, you can just do it. I'm just showing you the method. You can follow it up at any way you want. So once you click on this, it becomes sharp. So again, it's reset and you can just adjust. The lesser the points, smoother the shape will be. So that is a concept. Okay. And now when you select this, you can move it. that you should understand. If you want to move it, then you need to use the direct selection tool. Click on this, move it over here, keep it like this, and here you need to add a point to make it curve. So add a point, click here, use the direct selection tool, push it up like this. Again, you can just use the anchor point, curve it like this. Okay, so here also the same thing, click here, push it like this, and you add a point here, and push it up. Here also let it be like this. So here what you do is you just select this, so my fine tuning is over. Here you need to have the curve, so click here, add an anchor point here, and next what you have to do is you have to push it up. You can adjust using the curve point. Yes, now this has become perfect. And now here inside you need to have a circle, ellipse. I'm going to have like this only. Okay, I just move it. I'll press shift, just move it like this, and I'll just use the direct selection tool. Click here, let's move it like this, keep it over here like this, and I need to use the handle, move it like this. Click here, adjust the handle, and I'll just move this slightly up. It's also slightly up. Let's move it slowly, precisely move it, take it like this, and now select both, this one and this one, both together. Go to object and go to compound path and click on make. What is the advantage is, like, when you do this, this becomes one object and you can just give a color which is still here. Okay, so this both becomes one object. So we make it as a compound object, which is over here, compound object. Two vectors, two shapes together, when you join it, it becomes, say for example, I'll just show you. See, one circle is there, it's filled. Okay, and now create another one circle which is a different color. I'm going to move this. So this is totally different object and this is different object. Okay, so now I want to combine it together, select both together, go to object, click on compound object and make. What happens? This becomes one object. So it will be convenient for you to give a gradient or another thing. So keep this concept in your mind. Okay, once you finish this, then it's time for you to give the color. So similarly here, all these points you need to do, so like create a circle and make a copy of this, Control C and Control V. Keep it here. Control V, keep it here. Control V, keep it here. Right? Now use the direct selection tool. Keep it like this. Click here, push it. Push these three together. See? Push it up. Push it up. make it this way because you have a reference image there, so it will be easy for you. You can keep it over here like this. Let this be down. And here there is something, so you can adjust and make it smoother. So now again these two objects you select and make it into a compound object. Make this one and this one. That is, this compound object we make, it means like both the things together will make one object. So compound object make. So now what you do is control minus, zoom back. So you zoom that back and you give the color. Okay, what color you want? You want orange. Okay, here again the color theory, see the color theory, and depend on what type of thing you want to do. Green, this side also you can have green. Okay, now this one we give red color, just roughly I'm giving you. Okay, so don't bother, roughly I'm giving, and I want to give the same red color. I'm going to use a eyedropper tool and click on it. Now select this, and I want to use eyedropper tool again, and I'm going to click on this green. Okay, green. Then this one, what I'll do is I'll give blue color, blue, bright blue color. But see, now why this is happening is because I have not made it as a compound object. So select these two and go to object, and I'm going to click on compound object, make. See, beautifully does that. Select these two together, object, compound object, make. Okay, I got this. And this one I will give the same blue color. Right. And this one, all these three together, I'll give what color? Maybe dark brown or pink. Right? Now my logo is ready. Now I'll select everything together and make it as a compound. Let us see how it happens. See, everything has changed to one single color. So that is not our thing. So now in this case you can group it. Why you want to group it is, you group this and you remove this. This is no more needed. You can just remove this. Go to object, unlock all, select this, delete it out. Now is the time for you to select this, move to a comfortable position here, and now this is 100%. Okay, I'm going to click on the text, just click here and type 100%. Okay, I'm going to put 100%, and I'm going to increase the percentage, 100%. Now I'll copy this and I paste over here. Here I'm going to have this same thing in 75%. Same thing. Here 50%. Same thing here 25%. Now this, why I am just doing this is, you need to know exactly how this logo looks. There are logos which incorporates the name also. You can have some name here or the logo separately. Okay. So now this logo is 100%. I want to reduce it to 75%. For that, what you do is you click on the scale option. Double click on it you get two options, like uniform and non-uniform. In our case, it is going to be uniform. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. Scale corners and scale strokes and effect. Now next, our reduction is 75%. Now I want to maintain this 100% as it is, and I want to make a copy of it. So click a copy. So I got a copy of this. This is 75%. Okay. But you can just see this is too big. So if you want to know exactly how big it will be when you print, you can just go on the top and see the width. Here it is in points. Why it is in points? Because I have not changed the unit. So go to unit and change that to centimeters, stroke millimeter, and click on OK. Now we can just see here the width is 13 centimeter and height is 11. You take a paper, take a scale, draw a box of this size. So that will be the size when you print. But that's a bit too big. So what we do is we'll make it to 9. Okay. So we'll make it to 9 and click on constraint. Okay. Before doing that, click on constraint. Click on undo. Now constraint, click on constraint, then you enter it. Okay, think 9. Okay, this is okay. Now this is going to be 100%. I'll change the font size to say it's too big. Make the font size to say 30. It's also 30. Never scale the text, okay, and that is not the standard. Don't scale it, only use the numeric points and reduce it. That is the proportional method to do it. 30. Now I am going to delete of this, and from this I am going to scale it. Double click on it. Both are enabled. 75%, make a copy. Now this is comfortable. 75 and double click on it. 50%. Move it and double click on it. 25%. Again, I am telling you, make sure this is enabled. If you are not enabling it, I'll just show you without enabling it. Okay, once you finish this. Okay. Now this is 25%. Now this logo you can use it for visiting a letterhead, which is going to continue. Okay. After finishing of this, now I'll show you what will happen if you don't click on the scale option. So now this is the thing. This is the logo. Double click on it. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all this. Okay. I'm going to remove scale, corner, scale, strokes and all. I'm going to make it to 25%. And I'll just move this. Can you see the difference between these two? What's happening is, see here, you can just see over here, the strokes are also scaled according to the percentage, 25%. Here stroke remains same in whatever is thickness in 100%, that remains as it is, and only the object scales. So what happens is that will be a smudge. Can you see the smudge over here? Carefully watch, see the smudge. See the difference between these two. Okay, so this is very important. That ends the, can you see here, everything is, and see how neat it is over here. Okay, so now we have finished the logo, the selection of the logo, everything is over. Okay. Okay, now the logos are over, and this one is basically you have more than 3 colors. Okay, the black is black is the common one, and you have, so for the stroke you have, say, you can just see for the stroke it is black. If you want, you can have a stroke, and if you do not want, you can just select this. Now it is grouped. What you can do is, I'll just show you one, and after finishing of that you have to group it again. Okay, so what you do is, you go to object, ungroup it, and select this, and you just click on the outline. Okay, outline, and click on none. What will happen is, it goes up. The same thing you can just do it for other things. You can select by pressing shift, you select both, and you can click on this, so both will go without outline. So this is one, you can do it. Now the next task is, you need to make this into a two color, and this is a multicolor. So I'll just select this again, I'll just group it and keep it over here like this. Let me have the space. I'll just delete off, I'll just keep this 100% somewhere here, or I'll delete off this. I just want to show you single color, two color, multicolor, so I'll just delete off all this. And now this is a multicolor. I'll make a copy of it, I'll paste it. The same thing you need to do for other things also, the same thing. So now here it's very simple, like you just want two colors, so you just think of two colors, these two colors. So imagine these two colors, so it just can go according to that. So you just zoom it, select this, ungroup it, and you have this green. So just make a copy of this and click here, select this, use eyedropper tool and click here. So you got this two over here like this. So this one is one color, this is another one color. So you need to have two colors, right? So click here. Now to this you need to put this color. So I just use the eyedropper tool and click here. Then select this, click here. Don't give color, see, because the colors has to be exactly same, the value has to be same. So please use the eyedropper tool. So now here for this, the same thing, click here. So I have this two colors here. To this red color I'm going to have it over here. So I just select this and this by pressing shift, and I'll use this and click here. This is also another method, easily you can finish it up. You can even select this also. By pressing shift you can just select all. See this, this and this. Everything together, you can click on this. So now this has become a two color now. Okay. And what I'll do is, again I'll select off everything together. Object group. Then what to do is, I'll zoom it back. Control C, Control V. And this is very simple, like you can just make it into a black. So that's how you have a single color, a multicolor, and multicolor is over here. So I'll just select all these logos like this, push it up, move it, align it properly. Control C and Control V. This will be two color. Two color. And Control C, Control V. I'll push it over here. And here it will be single color. Okay, single color. Now all these things are there. So what you do is, you select everything. See, when you just before making the printout, make sure that everything is aligned properly. Okay, select this, and here there is an option of alignment, vertical distribution. You can click on this, it will distribute equally. Whatever is the distance you want, you can just adjust it accordingly. And next is center alignment. You want it to align in center, you keep it perfectly, so it will be perfectly aligned. So here is the alignment tool, so you just click on this, you align it straight. Now select all the text together. This also click on it, so it will align to the center, and you distribute it perfectly. So this is how. After this, what you do is, once you finish up this, either it's going to be how many pages, I just don't know, you have to ask your faculty. So it should be like, previously it will be like, separate pages. So single color, multicolor, two color. Please don't use any gradients, okay, according to this lesson. So now, once you finish up this, then what you do is, next is the letterhead and envelope. Letterhead, envelope, visiting card. Okay, now this ends the logo part. So once you finish up the logo part, see, all these things should be in a separate pages. So for that, what you do is, you just click outside, go to document setup. In the document setup, you can just see edit artboard. Okay, you have edit artboard. When you click on this, you can just see the artboard, you can edit it, but we don't want this. You click on artboard options. Here you can just see this is the 21 by 29.7. This is artboard 1. Okay, don't change anything. If you want it as a landscape, you can have it as landscape. Portrait, you can have it as a portrait. So now it's over. Now on right hand side, you can just see there's an option to add a new artboard. So how much you want? Say for a multicolor, two color, single color. That is the reduction part. We are concentrating only on the reduction part. So for multicolor, you have this 100% like that. So click on this plus. You have another artboard. Again one plus. So you have totally 3 artboard. Okay. So 3 artboard, what you do is you go and fit all into windows. Now it will be more convenient for you. Like, you can just select this. This one will be in one. Okay, this is a multicolor. So just click on this, keep it on the top. Select this, keep it over here. 2 color, keep it here. Multicolor, keep it here. Single color, sorry. Single color. So this 2 color, keep it here like this. Single color, you keep it like this. And next, you need to give a background to it. So create a background like this. Solid color, you can just have any color you want. You want blue color, double click on it, select blue. Which blue color you want, you can just select. And here the text is gone below. So you need to bring the text in the front. So right click, and here there is an option called arrange, bring to front. Now it's already in the front, so now you go to arrange and send to back. So now the text has come in the front. Use the arrow in the keyboard and change the color of it to white. And of course you can change the font, so you can make it bold, or you can change the font to anything you want. Okay, now next is you just select this, Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Again the same thing, right click, arrange, send to back. Select this, give a color. Then Ctrl V, keep it over here. Right click, arrange, send to back. Click on this and click on. I just selected the box, so that you click on this, click here. Now you have 3 pages. Now the same thing follows, like Control C, Control V, you are doing it. No need to do that. Please don't do that. I told you the procedure. You just go to the procedure and click on scale, double click on the scale. Again click on scale, stroke and effect. Make it to size 75%. Click on copy. It comes down. Use the arrow, the keyboard, push it down. And same thing here. And just select this. Click on this. Select this. So you will have equal distribution of all the logos perfectly. Now the entire task is over. So here again the same thing. Select this, double click, 25%. Copy it perfectly like this. Like this. See, can you see the difference between these two? So what you do is, so you can use a guide. If you're not happy with the alignment part, and see, because each logo will have different shapes, so you should not stick to each other. Control C and Control V. And distance, maintain the distance and keep it over here like this. Okay, now just select everything together. Control C and Control V. You keep it here. Control V. You keep it here. So now why we are doing this reduction is because once you make a logo for a client, the client might use, see, this will be 100%, and even they can use this in a higher resolution for printing on big banners and hoardings and other things, and they'll be using the logo. So that will be 100%. And how this logo looks when you print on a brochure, see, each application, brochure will be there, dangler will be there. So for each, everything will be a different size. So the logo should not visibly get distorted, or the identity of the logo should be maintained. So that is the reason when you reduce it and when you show this to the client after making the logo, the client has to see that in various sizes, so that yes, it maintains the concept, it maintains the visibility, it maintains the color. So for that color purpose only we have multicolor, two color and single color. Printing in multicolor will be a costly affair, and some clients they prefer two colors and some clients they prefer single color. For single color we basically use for making dies on a plastic. If you want to make an embossing symbol on a plastic container or a metal container or a bottle or anything, they use the monochrome. That is a single color. In that only they will make a die. Okay, so that ends this chapter of creating logos with a single color, two color and multicolor. In the next coming up, you will be seeing the same thing, but you will be seeing how to make a visiting card, how to have the text alignment on a visiting card, the front or the back. Then after that, next you will be seeing about the letterhead, how to make a letterhead, what all things you should follow, what all spacing you should follow, and also the envelope, what envelope you should use and what is going to be the size. Okay, thank you. Okay, once you finish up this, it's time to convert this to a PDF file. Of course, what you do is you save your source file as Adobe Illustrator file separately. It's a source file. In case any changes are there, you can make a change and again you can save it as a PDF. But once you convert that to a PDF file, then it is very difficult for you to align. You modify, change colors and other things. Only a limitation is there for PDF modification. So here I am just showing you how to save the file as a PDF. So go to export. Here you have export as you have, okay, and you have export to screen. When you click on screen, you can see the artboard. What is the artboard? So you can just save it as export to cloud, or you want to export it as a different format, all these things. Okay, export artboard. When you click on export artboard, it goes to the cloud. Okay, but we don't want the cloud until now as a PNG. Now export as. Here you have an option. If you want to save it as a JPEG file, you can save it as a JPEG file. If you want to save it as a PDF PNG file, you can save it as a PNG file. Okay, so like that you can just save it. And here export for web. Then main thing, you have to see the color mode, it should be in CMYK. And here you can just see save a copy, save as. So click on save as. It is Adobe Illustrator file, save as. Okay, Adobe Illustrator file, there is a source file. You can click on this and type it as logo source file. In case any alterations are there, if your faculty is giving you some modifications or change in colors, then the source file you need to use it again. So click on save. So here you have the version. This is very important. This is applicable everywhere. So here you are working on 2023. This version is 2023, and here it is 20. It's always better you save it as legacy. Legacy is always better, unless or otherwise you don't have any effects which is there only in 23 and 22 it is not there. But in that case it will give you the warning. See here, may cause some changes to your large text layout and disable something. So if this simple shows that some warning is there, but anyway, why you want to take the risk? So you can just go and click on CS6. CS6 also will give you the warning. Click on 2020, because most of you might be using 2021. So click on OK. You saved it. Now next is save as a PDF format. This only you are going to give for printing. So click on logo source file, PDF format, click on save. When you click on save, the important thing what you should see is here, you can just see default, and you need to click on high quality print. Don't touch anything here. High quality print, click on save PDF. Automatically PDF is saved. Okay. Now when you open the PDF file, you can just see the PDF file here. When you open the PDF file, you can just see when you open the PDF file, go to and click on zoom to page level. So you can just see 3 pages here. So one is this is 2, and this is 3. So 3 pages you have. Okay. So this is how you save it as a PDF file. So same thing, same procedure will be there for visiting card, letterhead, envelope, all this stuff. Okay. Thank you.